All right, welcome back to the channel. And hey, if you're watching, you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps me, and the channel's growing. But I would appreciate it if you go ahead and hit that subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. But today's video is about the big ones. Every once in a while you just hit a day where you catch some good ones. So make sure to watch this one all the way through. It's not all that long of a video, but man, this time of year you can catch some monsters. Stay tuned. Oh, there's one. How about that? He hit it funny. Feels like a good fish too. Ooh, it is. It's a nice one. Man, that fish hit it. Very funny. But I'll take it. Ooh, boy, that is bigger than I expected. I know it's a little bit dark out here, but man, look at the size of that spot. Big fish. Jeez. Wow. I was starting to think the topwater wasn't going to work. It's a good fish there. So that lets me know that I need to keep throwing the topwater. Ooh, man, what? The last couple trips, topwater has been working pretty good. Boy, that was a big spot. Jeez. So, you see this little point right back here? That's where I caught that fish, is right on that point. Just a little subtle point, not a... you know, not a major point. And I've got another little point right here. So I am here after a cold front. It rained the last couple days. So hopefully we'll get a little wind out of it. Man, that was a nice fish. I hope I can find a few more. Oh, there's another. Ooh, it's another nice fish too. Quick release too, the kind I like. Boy, it's another chunk. Wow, that fish just destroyed that topwater. Wow, he hit it hard. Huh, isn't that something? All of a sudden, last couple of trips, topwater's been doing the job. I mean, still only 2 fish, but 2 nice ones. Once again, I'm using the Spro E-Pop. I've got the blue and chrome today, which is a good color. Boy, that's 2 nice ones. any one of these points. I mean, and just that little fish there, or that fish there, was right on that little point too. Any one of these little points can have a fish. All right, coming up to this point here, it's really shallow, but I've caught a lot of fish through here. Man, they're really letting the water out. I mean, we haven't had much rain, but, you know, quit letting all the water go downstream. Well, there doesn't seem to be a whole bunch of fish wanting to eat the topwater. It's all right. Those two I caught were nice. Good fish. Okay. This is a good point here. Should be able to catch a fish, but you never know. That's hard to figure. You think every one of these points would have a fish, but there he is. Ah, he didn't get it. Darn it. It's kind of chilly out here this morning. There, I got it. Boy, he just barely came up behind it. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. It's a bluegill. Sorry, little fella. Boy, he hit it like a 5-pounder. Oh well. Do I keep going or do I pick up and... Yeah, the bites are hard to come by so far. A couple of nice ones. There we go. Ooh. Oh, it's another giant. Another nice spot. And he almost went back in before getting his picture taken. Another nice jumbo spot. The jig has been kind of slow. In fact, fishing ever since I caught those two topwater fish, it's been tough fishing. Which I can see the cold front. Boy, that fish jumped on it and just ran with it. I like that. So that tells me there's at least a couple that'll eat the jig. Ah, that felt like another bite. It is. Oh, it is. Oh, it's another jumbo too. It's a big fish. It's a good one. I'm telling you, this jig pattern is, it's amazing. Look at the size of that. That's, boy, that might be a 5-pounder there. That is a big spot. That's a monster. Ooh, look at the colors on that beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. That is a big spot. That's a big one. Whoa. Wow. So that's 2 fish I've caught here. 2 nice ones off of this. I've got a rock ledge that's under the water here. Boy, 2 jumbos. Boy, I'm telling you, they don't want it moved very fast either. Wow. Jeez, those are nice fish. Nice spots. Oh, make sure I'm not leaving any behind. Boy, I wish I still don't have a new scale. That was a big fish there. That might have been a 5-pounder. That was a big one. That was a big spot. Wow, what a fish. That makes my day, seeing those big, beautiful spots. So if I'm not mistaken, this rock ledge continues way out into the water here. And that was the first 2 jig fish that I've caught. A jig just produces bigger fish. I'm telling you, it's proven. Gonna fish this area pretty thoroughly, just because there was 2 there. There might be a group of them feeding. Boy, I knew when I hooked him that was a big one. Just, you know, the way it fought. Man, what a spot. Jeez, that's the biggest. You know, I caught one a few episodes back that was a big one, but this one here I think was bigger. So I've had a lot of comments asking questions about the jigs that I make here lately, and someone referred to my jigs as a micro jig, and it's not a micro jig. So I figured I'd clear that up and show you the jig. It's the only difference between my jigs and everybody else's jigs is just the weight. It's got the same bulk, same profile as you know, a 3/8 or a 1/2 ounce jig, but I just tie mine on a 1/4 ounce head, and that's the jig right there. I don't. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. And one thing to pay attention to is all the blue that's in that jig. Makes a big difference. But anyway, it's got the same bulk. When you have all that bulk and the lighter head, just, you know, as you move it, it falls, it's going to fall slow, and that slow fall is what gets them to bite. For me, anyway. Anyway, hope that kind of clears it up. That's the jig, and man, this time of year, there is no better lure. So this area here is very similar to where I caught those 2 jumbos. Man, you can't, if you're not throwing a jig this time of year, I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm telling you, geez, those are some big ones. Those are beautiful spots. and I'm gonna catch another. So there's the jig, if you can see it, black and blue. Honestly, any jig is gonna work as long as you have the right color and the right weight. I think a 1/4 ounce, for me, I don't ever go heavier than a 1/4. There's something about that slow fall that really makes a difference. Well, there we go. It's not like I'm loading the boat, but every fish I've caught's been a good one, so. Ooh, it's another good one. Get up here. Largemouth. Whoa. Not a bad largemouth on the old jig. Man, fishing's a little slow, but boy, I've caught some good ones. That was the smallest fish of the day. I'm about ready to go in for the day. Once again, normally when you're fishing a jig like this, they'll just thump it. But that one, just all of a sudden, my line started moving. Not a bad largemouth. First largemouth of the day. All right, thanks for watching. Today was a little slower than what it has been. But man, every fish I caught, except for maybe that last largemouth, was a good one. All you really need to do, of course, you know, I always start out with the topwater. And then once that dies down, get yourself a jig. I'm telling you, the big uns like the jigs. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. And I will see you next time.